Oxymorons. These are a figure of speech which can be very fun, but also a little difficult to understand. Because an oxymoron is when we take two words that have different or opposite meanings, we put them together for a new meaning. And this is one of the figures of speech in English. We use them fairly often, so it's a good thing to get familiar with. Now, the word oxymoron itself is an oxymoron. It comes from the Greek root word oxys, which means sharp, and moronos, which means dull. Sharp and dull are opposites. So oxymoron is an oxymoron. Our first one today is very common. This one is bittersweet. Now, bittersweet talks about something that has some good and some bad. Part of it is good and part of it is bad. It's bittersweet. An example of this could be, that movie was bittersweet. I found myself laughing and crying in the theater. So you're laughing at the good parts, crying at the bad parts. It's bittersweet. Or somebody in your family dies, leaves you a lot of money. That would be bittersweet. It's very sad that they died, but good thing, you got some inheritance, you got a bunch of money. It's bittersweet. Awfully good. Awfully means very bad. Good means it's good. But you put them together means very good. That's why these can be a little bit hard to understand. You have bad and good together equals very good. It's crazy. This means something is excellent. It's very good. You could say, that hamburger is awfully good. That means it's extremely good. It's excellent. You love it. Be like getting a kitten for an Xmas gift. Getting a gift for Christmas is good. Getting a kitten for that gift would be awfully good. So that's awfully good. Crash landing. So this means the pilot brought the aircraft down on a rough landing, maybe an emergency landing. When you hit the ground, it's very bumpy. You almost crashed, but you didn't crash. It's a crash landing. Freezer burn. Freezer is where you put the food to make it ice, make it very cold. Fridge, you make it a little cold. Freezer, very cold. Burn is what happens when you're set on fire. When something's cooked too much, it burns. Freezer burn is when you leave something in the freezer for too long, or it's not properly wrapped, not covered right, and then it gets all that white stuff on it, a little like snow, and it starts to change the color of the food. That is freezer burn. Freezer burn. Living dead. Living means you're alive. Dead means you were alive, but you're not now. Living dead together is something like a zombie or a vampire. Something that was dead, came to life, now is moving around. It's the living dead. Old news. This is something that's not exciting anymore. It's not new. You've heard it before. News should mean that it's something new to you. That's why it's the news. But old news, you've heard it before. It's an old story. It's not something interesting now. Pretty ugly. Pretty can mean you're beautiful. Ugly means you're not. But we also sometimes use pretty to mean very. Like, that house is pretty big. Or in this one, he's pretty ugly. Means very ugly. Random order. Order means You have everything set in a list. You have what you will do, when you will do it, your steps, first, second, third. That's the order. Random means it's all over the place. So, random order means you will select what to do at a random pace. It will not follow the plan or the line. You'll just take one. You'll just pick one. Just do something. It's random. Silent scream. Silent means you're quiet. You don't say much. Scream, the opposite. So put them together. A silent scream means you think about something that you want to yell out, but you don't. You keep it quiet. Maybe somebody did something that makes you very angry and you want to yell at them, but you keep it in. That's called a silent scream. Jumbo shrimp. Jumbo, very big. Shrimp, small. Jumbo shrimp is a type of food. It is a big shrimp. Big shrimp. And our last one, climb down. Climb usually means to go up. You climb the tree, climb the mountain, down, you go down. So climb down means you're going back down the mountain, back down whatever you climbed up before. Now you're climbing down. So climb down is the last oxymoron. So that's just a few oxymorons. There are many we have in English. English is a very creative language, always changing. So we're always making new oxymorons too. If there's any you don't know or you have some questions about, any I didn't mention today, leave them in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.